if you're a Virgo born August 23rd to September 22nd, what can you expect for the month of May 2020? Let's tune in and find out. So this is interesting. So it may feel like you're in a little bit of a vortex, like you're spending a lot of time getting to know yourself, and it might be a little uncomfortable, and there might be people around you who are asking things of you or what you think or you feel, and that might be a little uncomfortable for you because you don't spend that a lot of time there. It's more like you're busy, you're doing things, but there's this reassessment that's happening for you. And for some of you, it's going to feel uncomfortable. And it's just, whether it's you're seeing your own mortality, whether you're getting in touch with that, where you are in your life and your age, or whether you're somebody who's really young and somebody's asking you what you think and what you feel and what your beliefs are, and you're not quite sure, and you're just getting to know yourself. So this whole energy of, I just feel like you guys are a little bit in a tunnel this month, and it's like, okay, wait, it's a little uncomfortable. So you just have to loosen up and feel a little more comfortable with yourself, with where you land on things, with your beliefs, and not being afraid to express them, not being afraid to say, I like this, I don't like this, not being afraid to say, this is good for me, not being able to say, that's your truth, this is my truth, right? So it's about embracing where you are and not having to worry about whether or not you're pleasing other people. So it's this beautiful opportunity and time for you to get to know yourself at a deeper level and letting go of needing to fit in or needing it to align with anybody else. Okay, let's look at what's going on in your romantic relationship. So for those of you that are coupled romantically, and let's see what's in store for you guys for May. It feels, for some of you, it's been hard. Being forced, forced quarters, tight quarters. And then, of course, if you have kids at home, that's a whole nother referee match, a handoff from this kid to that, to this spouse, to that spouse or partner. And then, you're working, they're working, and the kids are afoot. It's a lot, right? And especially when you may be accustomed to doing things your way and very disciplined, and you have, or maybe your style is disciplined, but it's scattered, right? But it's still your style. So I feel like this challenge in the relationship in terms of accepting things as they are and being able to go along with the flow. And it feels like this month you're going to have more of that, more alignment, more appreciation. Just like, surrendering, just more surrendering. Surrendering to this is what it looks like, and it's okay, and it's not a bad thing. So I feel like Virgos, you're starting to make peace with the fact you have no control, and you have no control in your relationship, or what your other partner is doing, or what they want from you. And so I just see this greater understanding happening in the relationship where you start to relax a little bit more, and you feel less stressed. Okay, now I do want to point out that we have some retrogrades. Scorpio goes retrograde May 11th, Venus goes retrograde May 13th to June 12th, and Jupiter retrogrades May 14th to September 12th. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not going to have love. It doesn't mean you're not going to have money. It doesn't mean that, your prosperity or your abundance or your good luck stops. What I see it as just almost like the dust settling, and you're able to see all the good things in your life, and you're able to assess everything that you have. Do I like where I live? Do I like myself? Do I like this career? Do I like my partner, right? All these things. And then being able to also receive everything that's already right there. So this isn't about going out and pursuing or a time to push forward. It's about sitting back, letting go, allowing things to come to you, and really noticing what you like, what works, what feels good to you. Okay, so going to single individuals, let's see for Virgos, what's in store for you this month. I just see you, Virgos, being okay with being alone and really finding joy in alone time and really finding things that are near and dear to your heart. You may even find that you pick up arts and crafts or creative things, puzzles, just things that you can do alone that feel good to you and that feel nurturing to you and that are relaxing and soothing. So you might find yourself doing some things that are really good for you emotionally and feeling positive about it. And in that process of just getting to know yourself, it feels like there's an ease with you finding other like-minded individuals who like those same projects or who like those same alone things that you do. And whether you join a group online or whether you're just sharing in a chat room or whether you're swiping right and connecting with somebody that way, it just feels like there's a commonality in your aloneness and in the things that you find pleasure in that you can do without a partner. And I feel like that single thing that you enjoy with yourself, whether it's just your cat or your dog, there's other people out there who feel that same bond with their animal, and then that connects you. So it's through the things that you do individually on your own that there's a connection for you to meet somebody else. So I don't really see it being, for most of you, I don't really feel like I feel like it's intimate, but I don't really see it being sexual. It could move in that direction, especially in mid-June. There's a much more productive energy, I want to say. We have the eclipses happening in June. This is more perspective, looking in, feeling, assessing, do I like? So there's less likelihood there to start a new romance, although you could, but really rooting more like in June. This would be a really get to know you phase, the same way you're getting to know yourself, getting to know somebody else. Okay, let's look at money and career for Virgos. So I just see talking for a lot of you Virgos. A lot of you may find yourself talking, having a career in having conversation, also in vision, like you're very good at whether you're a graphic artist or whether you see things or whether you're just a healer at heart, but there's a doingness, an energy of you of getting things done. And I feel like you start to shape that a little bit more this month. It just feels like it crystallizes a little bit more. There may be some more insights and ways of doing things. You go, oh, wow, I didn't think of it that I could take this gift and put them together and sell it like that. So I just see you taking assessment of all your gifts and then creating and packaging it in a new way that is unique to you and something that people need. So make a list of all your gifts and then just sit there and let your mind open up, and you might find some new avenues of income for yourself based on things that you're already do. And they could be in the most opposite realm of possibility. I mean, you could be like a wonderful organizer, and you could be somebody who's really good health, and you put those two together and suddenly, you're helping somebody orchestrate who knows what with their life in a new way that you hadn't come up with before. So there's some unique things about you guys that other people don't have, and especially your point of view and your perspective in your own life that's going to help you build your career and make some additional money this month. And it doesn't feel like you have to wait. It just feels like you have to flesh out the idea, get comfortable with it, work with it behind the scenes. And then in June would be a good time to launch when Venus goes forward, which is June 12th. And that's when some of the eclipses happen too. All right, let's go into your health. Or let's see if there's anything else about money before I move forward for Virgos. There's just this real calmness around it. Like I just feel like your universe has got your back. Like you're taken care of. Things will work out. I feel like you guys are very practical and grounded. You know what to do. You know how much money you have. You know if you have to get a loan. You know who to call. There's just this practicality, and you'll just do it and just get it done. I don't feel upset by it. It is what it is, and it's just very methodical and grounded. As far as health goes, let's see what's in store for you guys for your health. So hearts right away are coming up, just heart health. That could also mean a couple things. It can mean that you have to protect your heart this month, with the Venus and the retrograde and things like that. Some of you may have heartaches around your relationship, or and you feel like you need to protect your heart. Some of you may have lost a loved one and you're protecting your heart. Some of you, it's more literal, like you have heart disease and you need to take care of your heart. You need to be healthy and go see the doctor and that sort of thing. So, but there's just this heart energy And also you can use that, you can stimulate your heart by keeping it open, right? And loving everything and loving everyone, and just greet whatever meets you with love, no matter what it is, just accept it and with love. And that's just a nice way to just keep your heart open and to not resist anything. And it allows you to take in good news, allows you to take in bad news, and just process it that much faster without getting weighed down. All right, let's see if there's any surprises for you Virgos for the month. You know, it feels like there's this appreciation that comes in. Maybe somebody who you haven't heard from in a while shows up and calls you, or somebody recognizes your talent and says, "Hey, I need you." But there's this nice little like, yeah, I'm pretty good. This energy that's coming in, acknowledgement, public acknowledgement, or somebody, like I said, wanting to hire you for your talents and your services. That's kind of comes out of the blue. It wasn't something that you were garnering and you were trying to get. It just kind of happens, and that's what makes it a surprise. All right, Virgos, have a wonderful month. Enjoy yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Open your heart up. Keep it open. Keep trusting the process. You're going to get there. Be well. Lots of love to you. Stay blessed, and I'll see you again next month.